Welcome to You Wouldn't.
That's it.
Yeah, welcome to You Wouldn't, I guess. I don't really have anything else to say. The Matildas are on the screen.
We got humped. This is a replay. We got humped 3-0.
I didn't know that.
Well, I don't know who the fuck you were speaking to before, but we were discussing it.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's a replay.
I didn't
we
know
lost
the
to
score.
Germany, but they're a good team, so that's all right. Shit happens.
We were speaking before about if their vages would hurt from all the fucking they do.
Whoa. I missed that.
Yeah, I missed that. Well, Tilly's here.
Hi. You know my name's Matilda, so for a second I was like, I'm sorry. What are we talking about?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Bring that a bit
No,
closer.
thank you.
No, we weren't actually talking about that. That's disgusting and misogynistic. Thank you so much, Tilly. I'm going to give you a proper intro. Pat will, actually.
Oh.
You can't just throw that on me out of nowhere.
Our next guest, she is so unbelievably funny.
Oh.
She's so talented.
Oh, gosh.
She's got a sense of style and forward thinking that you just wouldn't necessarily
That's not true.
ever possibly imagine.
Well, a sense of fashion, because looking very fashionable, and that's just your plain outfit.
No, you can't do this.
That's just your plain outfit, and that looks like a very fashionable outfit.
Because I'm about to go on a plane.
Because you're about to go on a
exactly.
plane.
Channel 7.
So could you
Oh my God,
imagine when
thank
she
you.
was just walking out on a normal day,
God,
how
stop it, you
fashionable she would be?
guys.
Channel 7 wrote down most influential people named Tilly in the 22nd century, and you were number one.
Yeah, that's correct.
It's Tilly
In the 22nd century.
Oddy-Black.
Wow, thank you. Oh my God.
Yep.
So happy to be sandwiched between you guys today.
So, Tilly, you make TikToks and Instagrams.
Shut up.
No, okay, no, but actually, how did you get into
Wait, we're actually
content
doing this.
creation?
Actually going there.
How did you get into it, you know?
Oh my God. All right, here we go.
Also, you two can share a lounge because Tilly's the tiniest girl in the world.
Yes. And when
Makes
you get
sense.
Tommy and he can sit on your lap.
Yeah, he's right here.
Right here, mister. How did I start TikToks?
Yep.
I was on the beach with
Yep.
Nick White, friend of the pod.
Love.
Is that
No,
what
he's
we say?
actually not on the pod. He's
No,
not a
he's
friend
not.
of the
But
pod
he's a
because he's not
friend.
been on the pod. Oh, he's
He's
a
a friend
friend
in real
of
life.
us.
He's a
yeah.
friend, but he hasn't been on.
And we just started filming. It was on his channel. I didn't have my own channel for ages because we were just making silly videos on his. And then it went we did this one where it was what Americans sound like to Aussies. And it was just heaps of, how they just
I
say
love
so
that.
many dumb words
Yeah.
Alimony.
My sciatica is, which is actually a really bad thing. We never knew, but we were just saying it. And we were like, that's such a silly word.
What's sciatica?
I
think a
it's
bad
like
back.
Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking
Oh, no,
of,
that's scoliosis.
See, I still don't know. It's just an American thing.
What's the word?
Sciatica.
What's
Talk it into your
sciatica?
headphones. Look, so Carl's got a new pair of headphones. He
Go
used to
on,
have a
show
mic,
him
and
off,
now he
lad.
thinks he's this kind
Show
of
him off, bro. And can I say he's always great, but his workload this week's been unbelievable.
Oh, it's insane.
Since he's
The
got the new
the
headset,
output
yeah.
is giving me.
Kyle.
It's just content. If you don't follow us on Instagram, you wouldn't know because you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's a type of nerve pain.
Oof.
Ooh.
See, it's not actually something you should make fun of, but it's such a silly word.
Oh, we've made fun of a lot worse on this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Tilly.
Oh, I've made fun of.
If
I've
you don't
made
want to make fun of
things-
nerve pain, I think you're on the wrong podcast. We make fun of plenty of things here. So
Anyway, we were doing all that stuff, and then we posted it, and it went viral, literally overnight. When they're like, I woke up and I was viral, but we were like, this is fun, and that's how and then I started my own, and that's how I make TikToks.
the rest is history.
The rest, as they say.
And I want to say this. I want to say you've been touring right now.
Yes,
Tell me about it. You're on tour.
We've currently just wrapped for TikTok, so I'm a little bit out of it. I haven't had my coffee. We went to Melbourne, then Brisbane, then Sydney. 3 days, 3 cities for TikTok.
That's the big lights.
Yep. No, it was really good. It was just this new creator content. I'm not going to plug it here. You guys, if you sign up today, it's still going to be shit.
Yeah, well, look, thank you for coming on. And I guess I just want to start off by saying what a great host you and Tom are. Because
Yes.
Pat and I, let me tell you something. There's nothing like a warm hug.
Well, there's also nothing shitter than the city of Brisbane. Sorry. in my experience.
That's okay. That's
I'm
why
just
I
going to be
moved.
honest. Until I experienced it for the last time at Tom and Tilly's house.
Oh, that is so nice. All I've ever wanted to be is like a mothering hostess. So.
Oh yeah, we were laughing about Pat fucking.
Oh my God, that was the funniest thing.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Can we?
Yeah, we can.
Okay,
we just won't
you
give
explain. You build it up, Pat, and then we'll go along with what the gags were.
So after our show in Brisbane, which we were staying at Tom and Tilly's house, these two girls offered me a threesome, and they were like, "Oh, let's have a threesome." And I was speaking to a girl at the time, so I said no. And then we were making gags because we were staying at Tom and Tilly's. Could you imagine me having a threesome at their house in the spare bedroom? And then the rest, I'll leave up to you guys.
Because also I was like, what's your favorite dessert? I'll make something for you to come to. And you said like caramel slice or something.
slice.
So it was like this whole thing. And I'd made
You made me brownies last time
brownies
or
the night,
something
like the week
ridiculous.
before. And so it was like this whole thing of like you like fucking and like mid through I'm like, does anyone want anything? Can I get you some caramel slice? We've got like
Oh, just careful at the couch, girls. You're dribbling a bit on the couch. Pat, do you mind just either finishing just on their back or just inside them because there's just it's a new couch.
It's a new couch. It moved from the spare bedroom to you like in the middle of the lounge room. But
And you vacuuming, trying to vacuum around everyone.
Vacuum out like around you, just being like so hospitable. I don't want to interrupt. Sorry, I'm just popping some dinner in the oven. So who's hungry?
Keep going. I've just got some leftover chicken breast. Now I'm gonna have enough for myself. All doing what's and then the other Pat being and then these girls being like,
Imagine my face sort of mid underneath. Yoo-hoo, I just wanted to check. Are we all good with sodas tonight?
yeah. So I've got some Diet Cokes, but I'll pop out and grab anything else.
I'm happy to butt tuck out if you want it. Not a problem. Not a problem.
No, you're right. You're busy.
No,
You're busy.
no, you're right.
Yeah, and it's like, I might just pop the telly on while I cut up my chicken, but I'll put no volume on.
Sitting next to you, like,
Yeah, you're like,
10 centimeters away, and I'm just like having a TV dinner on my lap. But
Oh, fucking hell.
And then we never thought what Tom's doing during the Tom's just there.
Tom's jerking off in the corner.
And you're right. Okay, just as long as all my boys are happy.
Tomky's all, yeah, my boys. Yeah.
If Mama Bear's happy and my boys are happy. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
It was so
So
Oh my
that's
God.
how hospitality
that's
they
how
are. They're
hospitable I can be.
willing and able to do that. But no, genuinely. So the week before we arrived, Tilly, you put in your orders almost, you could say, for what dessert you would like. And then you show up on the day and there's
so bored.
dare I say, I even got sent home with a container full of caramel slice for my flight home. That's how hospitality it was.
You were literally out the door. I'm like, oh, no.
Don't go without your
Don't
caramel
go without your
slice.
packed up takeaway caramel slice. Do I need children? I'm like, I need to nurture.
You've got us.
No,
You've got me and Will.
Yeah. I don't know
Oh, that
why.
was so silly, but we loved it. And then
Oh, good.
you came on our You Wouldn't live show in Brisbane. If
my
you're
God,
in Brisbane,
yeah.
you wouldn't. You
Yeah,
would
you
know.
would know.
Tilly
That
was there.
so much fun.
Yeah, it was good. You were great. And we were asking you
Oh,
questions
thank
and
you.
girly questions.
Yeah, I realised
and-
that was the first time I'd been on stage in 10 years. The last time was like when I
Wow,
was 18,
wow.
giving my age away, and doing like a stand-up comedy thing that my dad forced me to do, and I hated it. So
And it's
this
on
was-
YouTube, isn't it?
Yes, but I've just gotten him to delete it, so or like make it private or whatever. I was like, this has to stop. Damn. And it was like at that place, I'm pretty sure, because it's the Brisbane comedy scene. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, it was a really cool
such
little
a fun
spot.
night.
Now, Pat, you've got something that you just want to dig into, and we'll back you up. You got flamed a little bit in the You Wouldn't page last night.
Oh,
Yeah.
is this in Facebook?
Yeah, I did get flamed a little bit.
And you know what? Before you get into it, I think it was misjudged. I think it was unfair. And I think people misread it.
Let's give a bit of context. So I was speaking to a girl from Melbourne. I think I was speaking to her when I was at your house, I believe.
Yeah, she was.
She's the reason you weren't vacuuming around my threesome, as a matter of fact.
Exactly. If you went with her, I would have had. Totally.
And we obviously ended things. And then she posted like a story with a guy and like tagged him and like kind of a hard
soon.
launch, right? And me and we were talking about it last week and I was like, good on her. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm really happy
Wait, what's
for
the
her.
timeline of this? You were like just chatting.
Oh, maybe a month, I reckon.
Wow.
And I was like, good on her. Like, I'm genuinely really happy for her. She's lovely, but like, we just were never going to work out. So I ended things, right? And then I was like, I just personally wouldn't go like posting someone on Instagram so soon, like that intensely.
Tagging is
Right?
the big one.
Now,
Oh.
last night, I did a little bit of a soft launch on my Instagram, but it was just of the girl, just kind of like we had matching outfits. We just had matching outfits and like, that was it. It wasn't a big deal. Like it was just the back of her, no tagging, no, you know what I mean? Just kind of a little soft launch. Hey, I'm seeing someone, but not tagging
You're
intensely.
so funny.
And that's what and now people are flaming me in the Facebook group being like, you're trying to get back at Melbourne Girl, or like, you said you wouldn't post this soon. It's like, hang on a second, cunt.
Oh.
I didn't. Well, it's just like I don't give a flying fuck. I was genuinely happy for the Melbourne Girl.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yes.
Like I said that.
The Melbourne Girl. It's
Like
just
I was really happy
got
for
you.
her, and
That
everyone's trying to
sounds so, like,
everyone's trying to be
sexist
like, you're
the
fucking.
girl.
Girl.
Everyone's trying to be like, oh, it's because you're trying to clap back. Mate, we weren't going out. I
So
genuinely.
this is like a fan
ended
page
things.
for you. What are they?
And then
why are they
the only difference was I wouldn't go tagging the person and kind of like very intensely posting. That was my only thing. So,
Just the fact
so
that
the
you're
person
doing
who
like a soft launch is so funny.
funny, but to the
Do you
person
think
who was like, I think they're trying to
subconsciously-
get back at the Melbourne Girl. No, because we're not, bro. I ended respectfully. Not once since I ended things with her have I thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't have. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it was
done.
was
She's
done.
moved on. You've moved on.
And it's
Exactly.
happy.
Time for
It should be
Facebook
a
to move
happy
on.
thing.
And it is a
It's
happy
time for
thing.
Facebook to move on. It should be a happy thing.
Someone went to Portobello yesterday.
yes. That is all.
Well, Pat, I feel like you came in today a bit angry at me for some reason.
Because I feel like you're a bit of the culprit for that. Because you try to like, I don't know. I
What?
just feel like you love you're obsessed with drama, and I
But
just feel
wait,
like
what
you'd be
did I
sitting
do
at home
today?
giggling at like.
I
the
didn't even
fucking-
know. You told me about that, and I said, "What?" Hadn't even seen in the.
Because
Facebook
last
group.
week you're the one who brought up the whole thing. So you're the one who's put in people's minds that this
planted
is
the
a big
seed.
that this is
Naughty
some reason a
Will.
thing with the Melbourne Girl when it's not.
Sorry for making a bit of content for the pod.
Well, fucking, how about you get your own fucking boyfriend to make content about cunt?
This is like a tennis match I'm in the middle of.
that?
Now you say
No,
something.
And that's 15 fucking love. That's what that is.
So
Oh, slam dunk.
home run. Wait, so I don't get it though. But how is this my fault?
I just feel like you maybe planted a little bit of the seed by bringing it up last week. When
So
it probably,
would you rather I not bring anything up on the pod?
Oh, this is gaslighting now.
No, I'm just genuinely being serious. I brought it up on the pod, and then
No, I just feel like you would kind of be liking it a little bit. Because
I
you like
didn't know
drama.
it was happening.
But I feel like you would be liking it a little
I
bit.
think it's funny, a little bit of banter in the chat about Pat clapping back on a soft launch. I think it's hilarious because it absolutely was a soft launch.
It was a soft launch, no doubt in my mind.
And I
but
don't.
no, there was just one particular comment in the Facebook group where it was like, I was roasting her last week. I didn't roast her last week at all.
So what would I have had anything to do with that? If
Maybe
that's the
not
one
that.
comment. That
Well, that's the one
annoyed
comment
you.
that just that shit me a bit.
So then why would I have anything to do with that?
Because you're the one who brought it up. No, you don't have anything to do with that one comment.
And then that's the one comment that annoyed you. Do you know
That
what I
one
mean?
comment did annoy me.
Your Honour, do we see what I'm saying? Anyway,
Can I just ask, Pat, did you ever have Tumblr?
No, I don't think so.
You just seem like that kind of guy. who,
No,
like,
but when I started my Instagram, it was very Tumblr-esque. That's what I was kind of...
like the
picturing
heavy
it on.
filters and like the
Oh.
fact you took a photo of her back and was like,
No.
gonna
It was
leave
it was
this
a
here.
video of like... It was this. This was the video because we were in matching outfits and I was like, well,
Why were you-
someone's got to change, you know? Just a little bit of fun.
expecting you in like a white halter neck top. I'm like,
bell bottom jeans.
Wait till I show you my...
Somebody's got to
The
change
jeans.
the exact same outfits.
That's very Tumblr-esque, right? The beginning
A
of my
photo of the
Instagram.
roosters with
oh my
Like,
god,
and every photo has effects on it. Like,
Was that your
you're
old
so
house?
aesthetic.
Go down to the first photo. Is that your old house?
no, that's the house I'm in now, lad.
Oh, lead.
Top room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The Zippo lighter
Sick
from Paddy's
views.
Markets. You can go
That's
find
so
these on my
nostalgic.
Instagram. If you
So
scroll right to the bottom.
I went to
Sorry, they're just my room key.
69. I went to Portobello.
Ha ha ha! Hotel room. That's the caption.
Oh, boys are so simple.
Simpler times.
Oh, that's
Before anxiety and
Oh my God, yeah.
before 12 bags of mushrooms came along and said, I'm going to fuck shit up for a second.
Which Will called embarrassing the other day, but we won't get into that. But let's go on.
Who got called embarrassing?
God.
You called me embarrassing. Anyway, let's go on. We've got Tilly
you got
on.
some stuff.
Oh,
Well,
no,
I'm
that,
not-
that was real.
No,
for
it
me.
wasn't, mate. That was not valid. Anyway, we're not getting into
No,
it.
can you just say it?
Yeah, yesterday I slept like 3 hours.
Four, you said. You said
3 to 4.
Yeah.
But I don't think I ever got to like proper sleep, so I was so tired. And you know when you're so tired and everything's kind of like you're on edge and
Oh,
like
yeah.
everything doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
And I was semi like wigging out, and I called Will. I was like, "Fuck, I just feel really."
Tilly's
I was like, "I just feel really." I was like, "I'm not sure I'm going to come over to your house tonight
And I
because
said,
I'm
"That's
so
so sweet."
tired, and I'm like everything. I'm just like on edge, and I feel like I'm wigging out, kind of." And Will's like, "You're so embarrassing."
No,
That's
but I did.
embarrassing."
But to be
is
fair,
so brutal.
and I
No,
said,
not to be fair. I said it's a major trigger for me, and you said that's embarrassing.
No. I said, when you said I won't make it over tonight, I said, that's so sweet, brah. Firstly, I said, that's so sweet. I didn't care that you weren't coming over. But then I
You
just
cared
wanted
about
to-
the reason.
Yeah, and then I just want to make fun of this, and you're like, I'm just wigging out because I'm tired. And I'm like, but yes, I know that you were, but in my mind, I'm like, bro, everyone gets you're not wigging out because you're tired. You're just a bit
but it's
tired.
just-
Like, we all
no,
get like that.
That's why I'm not even going to get into
No,
it.
and that's,
I
but
feel-
I know it's different for you. That's what I'm saying.
But it's something else. Is like you fucking used to shit yourself on a flight. I
Wait,
never
what?
did. But you used to
I don't
get
shit myself. I
But you used to get so scared on a flight, you'd make me hold your fucking hand.
Like, sorry.
Yeah, I know
You'd
that.
make me hold your fucking hand on a flight as a
that-
fully grown man, which is normal, which is weird for me, but normal for you. Everyone's different, and you call mine embarrassing.
I just-
think
So
you're
fair,
fucking
so
embarrassing
fair.
in your fucking orange hood, and your fucking flower
So
jackets,
fair.
and your fucking minion things on, you cunt. How about that for
I was just like,
embarrassing?
I'm tired, but I'm wigging out.
Sorry, I'm not laughing.
You're embarrassing, mate.
So I went to Portello PR with Tilly. Can you explain what Portello PR is before I give you what the fuck I experienced?
Yeah, okay. Oh, God. How do I get around this?
No, they're awesome.
Yeah, it's like this whole, what is it? Like a PR room full of different brands, and they all have free stuff to give you. I still don't quite understand it. It's like, what's the scam here?
No, I
Their
guess
job
like
is to.
I guess like Crocs will give them a bunch of Crocs.
It's like different
and be like,
brands
give these
sign
away.
up to.
Right. And you just go and pick what you want.
Well, no, they usually send it out, but Tilly needed to go pick up a dress for her hosting.
Mm-hmm.
And we get in there, and I was like, "Oh, these are cool," and they're just like, "Take them, take them."
It's really bizarre. It's sort of like they make you feel like, yes, am I allowed this? Like, this is.
I felt like I was Zendaya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I
right.
like these glasses. We have 100 more.
Take them.
Pick how many you want. I was like, can I take 2? They're like, take 5. I was like, okay, thank you so
Fucking-
much. And then they were just, and then Tilly was like, I like this pearl necklace. They're like, it's yours. Here,
Yeah,
took a photo of
I
it.
have to drop it back today, but
Yeah.
for now,
Yeah.
it's still mine.
It was just it's so funny. It's just like everything in
know.
the world that you want.
And then you
they
leave
just
and you're
give it.
like, well, that was easy.
Yeah, you leave. I got $700 worth.
You
of,
got 5 pairs of shoes yesterday.
for just like,
Like,
you
walked,
actually?
Yeah.
walked in for nothing and then was like left with these
one of the
huge
pairs
bags.
of shoes you would love.
Oh, like the
Oh, is that what
white
you were
one.
FaceTiming me about?
Yes.
Right.
I was trying to get you a free pair of shoes.
Have we shown these?
Well, why didn't you
properly?
just get them in my size for me anyway? If they were just giving them away for free.
Come in.
Did you get me a pair?
No.
Oh, well, I'm size 13 for future if need be.
Oh, okay.
They had
what about
some very
those Crocs
limited
that I tried
sizes.
to get him the limited edition white Crocs sneaker shoes.
Oh,
the Yeezy ones I was trying to get you.
Is that Pat's style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that for us? Whoa. Do you want to come open it on the pod?
Wow.
Yeah,
No,
like,
no,
do you
unless-
know what it is? If it's if it's something personal, like your own butt plug.
All right, come on, Cody. Come and open it on the pod.
Come on.
How are you, Willie?
Hey, Willie.
How are you, brother? Happy Friday. Yeah, come sit here. Like, sit on my lap.
Editor, designer, graphic designer, producer.
All
Any
around
other
good
titles?
bloke.
Damn. We need a you.
No, that's about right. That's about right.
Here we go.
What'd you say?
I'm so excited.
Editor, designer, graphic designer, producer.
Yep, I would say that's right. All
Again.
Nice.
Does all our thumbnails for those who love them.
They're the
Which is
best part of the
everyone.
podcast.
God,
Look at
I
this.
love packages.
I love them.
A
Oh, bit of
package a
top-
day keeps the sadness away.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Can I be completely honest? My first thought, like full honest.
Yeah, go on.
It's your style, but it gives a little bit of Nen's tea towel.
I thought it was a tea towel.
There's a little bit of Grandma's tea towel, but like it's really not. But it's nice. You know what
And
I mean?
why is there a Toblerone with it?
I bought it off Depop.
Oh, is there a
it's just
Toblerone?
good, I didn't even see the Toblerone.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh, fucking no.
Oh, so it's second hand. Oh, so they've
God,
just
that
been a
looks
nice
good.
person
They
and sent
left
you
me a
that.
nice letter.
What'd they say?
I wonder if her shop's on here. It's not. Thanks again for your purchase. As a small gesture of thanks, enjoy a treat on us and shop again.
Did you say
Happy
gesture?
and someone.
Gesture.
Oh.
Gesture. I thought I heard gesture as
I
well.
thought
I might have said gesture. Gesture.
Well,
Well,
that's
that's
really
lovely.
Thanks
nice.
for having me, guys.
No, that's
No, that's a nice shirt.
Thank you.
Would you mind going and putting it on and then coming and styling it? Would that be too much to ask?
it's
You
a
don't
fuck-
have to, but I mean, now we've said it, you'd be letting a lot of people down if you didn't.
Now introducing another person to the podcast.
Yes.
Introducing someone who's Tilly's ride or die. Tilly's
Bad boy.
Tilly's
Bad boys for life.
Bad boy ride or die rental by now.
Only on Sony.
No,
Yeah.
it's not only on Sony. It's from Sony.
You can only buy it from Sony.
No, you
can't
can get it on Apple. You
No,
can
you-
get it wherever you want. You can get it on Amazon.
But get it from Sony, I think, because they're who paid us.
Okay, yeah. I know what to
So
say about
fucking
it. Just,
pay
but
them.
just rent the fucking movie.
Just read it, all right? Otherwise, we
Have
don't
you
get
seen
paid.
Bad Boys Ride or Die?
Yes. Wait, is that the new one? No, then.
Oh, it's
yeah,
really good.
If you didn't know,
Should
it's
watch it on
available
the
to
plane.
rental by now.
Oh, I think I will.
Okay, well, Dom, I'll sit with
Introducing-
You're
you.
going to come sit with me, and Tom's going to come on.
All right, so yeah, it's Tom. Whenever you're ready, Tom.
Hi. Hello, everyone.
Oh my god, this is your first podcast.
Let's talk about America.
They look way more in
Yeah,
love than we
Let's
do.
talk about America.
Oh,
Do you want me to tell the story?
Yeah, go.
So Jack Sapono, is that how you say it?
Yeah, that's his brother.
Jack Sapono and Will Gibb came and stayed with us in Brisbane. As, you know, we just heard, we're good hosts.
Yes.
And they told us they were going to America. And they
LA, Vegas, Texas, Nashville, take your fucking pick.
New York, and we were saying
Tilly and I thought,
No, it doesn't.
Mum's life, your breath stinks. Mum's life.
It doesn't
Keep going.
stink.
It does, Mum's.
guys, this is my podcast now.
look at Will's face.
My breath doesn't stink.
Mum's life, it stinks.
I had chewing gum.
Oh my
that's
god.
I'm checking. I'm seeing if I've got a tonsil stone there.
Keep going.
Okay.
Tonsil stone.
And we thought, that sounds like a fun trip.
Yeah, also because we were wanting to go to New York and LA at the same time.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
you
while
very
he's
much
out,
planned
while he's
yours.
out, we're gonna.
We thought, well, I don't really want to go to Nashville, but if Will's going to Nashville, we'll change our whole trip and fly direct to Nashville, even though it's a little more expensive and we don't get to stop through LA and all that.
Might want to bring that across a tiny bit more
Across?
towards you, yeah. Just when you turn your head. Is that good, producer?
So we book this whole trip. It's booked.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
Well, I believe you're flying out after this podcast.
Yes.
Flying out today.
Yeah.
And then also quite often we get texts, I'm so excited from Will. Oh, we're gonna have the best time. Oh, I'm so fucking keen for Nashville. Yeah. And then the technology outage happens and we just get a call, a very depressed call from Will. He's got gum.
William's flight is cancelled.
Come in here, baby.
Now, I've listened to the pod. You haven't told the full story.
Whoa.
Oh, he's left out details.
What have I left out?
There was a flight that day.
Okay.
You could have jumped on a Qantas flight for $1,300
Tom was
And-
on looking it up, saying
and
problem
continued
solving.
the whole trip.
All right. Are you ready for my take? And I know you're going to agree with me.
Can I say your take on behalf of you?
Yeah.
It wasn't worth flying with all the technology outage. Like, it was a scary thing. It's never happened in this day and age, right? So why would you want to be on an aeroplane if the technology
Oh,
crashed?
you think like the
And then
aeroplane would fall out of the sky?
Potentially, because pilots do fuck all apart from take off and land. And then once you're there in America,
But all
lots
the
of
flights are
chaos.
flying out that day.
Lots of chaos in America, and there was a
You thought
there
it would
was a
happen
video.
again, and there would
Yeah,
be.
well, and if it wasn't resolved in time, or like it happened again, and like then the domestic flights fucked up the trip for Will. I believe that's your
Look,
take.
Busy airports. There's still Jack's friend who's a teacher. They were in LA like 4 days, 5 days after, and the airports were still fucked.
Really?
Well, I think you pussied out.
Yeah.
And I want to call out Jack. He was even more of a pussy when I called him.
But I think I took it as a sign from the universe that this was not amicable. This was not possible.
You were
this
like,
trip.
something's wrong.
Well, fool
This
me
is a
once,
sign.
shame on you. Fool me twice. Not sure the point of that. The point being 2 things happened that were bad. And that was a power outage and Trump getting shot. So I think that was the fool me twice.
Isn't it like things happen in 3?
Yeah, so the third thing could have been TikTok star Will Gibb obliterated in Texas.
Obliterated.
You know what I mean? That's what the third could have been, but we'll never know.
TikTok star Will Gibb in shootout in Texas
But wins.
after honking someone, after accidentally revealing he's gay.
Yeah.
Oh.
TikTok twink Will Gibb
Yes.
gets caught out for being an FAG in Texas and shot in the head with a shotgun.
TikTok superstar Will Gibb found flattened by fat Texan man after trying to get a root for the first time in 2024. You want to go for another?
I might as well go one more. TikTok phenomenon
Oh.
Will Gibb
That's a nice change from twink.
found at the bottom of the ocean because the aeroplane crashed because of a computer outage.
Real.
So you think those
Real.
computers run on Windows?
Well, then why did it affect the planes?
Because they couldn't log in to like do the check-ins.
Well, if
That's all it was.
if
They
I
couldn't
was an
check people
airline,
in.
I'm an Apple guy through and through, but I would use Bill if I was going to build a plane. Bill Gates.
Why?
Because he just, like, they use, like, Microsoft, it just feels a bit more, like, safe. You know what I mean? If I'm going to put my life in one of them, I'd put my life in Microsoft.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I do trust Steve.
Anyway,
but-
Tilly and I are going overseas by ourselves.
Yes, that's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line. For 2 weeks, we thought we'd
No,
have a
you've
fun
got
trip.
friends in New York.
God forbid, as a couple, you have to go on
We hang out
holiday.
every
we
day.
see each other.
You've got friends in
We
New
sound like we
York
hate each other now.
And you know what? If this makes everyone feel better, I will be heading back over to the US
Without us.
at the end
in
of
September.
I'm skipping my family reunion.
What? You have an
With
annual
who
family
you were
reunion?
with?
This side of my family, they're really beautiful. They're from the country.
Can't. It's so crazy how close you are with your family. Like, I just am so envious of it.
Explain.
You're like genuinely friends with all your relatives, right? And like they're cool people and they're interesting and funny to be around. What a world.
Well, my grandpa's in hospital.
L.
Major L. And
Reckon
my,
he'll get out?
yeah, in 2.5 weeks. And my grandma's angry.
That he's in hospital.
Yeah.
She sounds toxic.
Yeah, she was like, we can... oh, boss. Hey, boss.
Boss.
Howdy. He's like, who are these cunts?
AirPods in. No, sorry,
just saying hi.
keep going, mate. Sorry for fucking saying hi.
Hey.
This is our boss.
You're our mate.
He calls the shots.
Oh, now that's how a boss leads.
So, Dad, tell us about your trip. Tell us what you're doing. Tell us your itinerary.
We're going to Nashville.
Go to Nashville. We never really wanted to go to Nashville.
No,
it'll
we
be your
gotta
favourite
go
place
now.
ever.
For 3 nights. That'll be fun.
Eat some fried chicken.
Go to
Yeah.
honky
Go
We're
tonk.
gonna do like
honky tonk.
Chick-fil-A, like do all like.
I really
the
want to get some
American
cowboy boots. Next time you see me, I'm only going to be in cowboy boots. It'll be like my thing. But
Vibe.
stuff. Something with tassels on it.
yeah. And then New York for like 10 days, is it?
Yep.
And we're going to see Daisy.
I love Daisy.
Yeah.
Who you're launching a new podcast with, I believe.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my
What a
god.
plug.
This is press for it. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done anything, so
Yeah.
gotta get
You've
it
recorded
written.
episodes.
We've recorded and banked them. We need Kyle. We're gonna poach him. How much you want for him?
No, I can't do it.
Oh!
Ever since you got
Loyal
that fucking
king.
headset.
It's that fucking headset.
Yeah, if you got me last week, I might be.
Oh, no, valid,
Wow.
bro. He's got that headset now.
Yeah. God, I used to like you, Kyle. You changed.
And then you go to Los Angeles.
Yeah. And
Are you
then
meeting
LA.
up with any creators?
Yes, a couple.
Who
who were very excited to see you, but I'll give them the news.
Oh my gosh. I think I made the right... I will die on the hill that I made the right decision.
For yourself.
But what... So I meant to... All right.
All right.
I meant to think about my friends. And
So, but what's the alternative?
you booked that flight and just come with us.
The one in the afternoon?
Yep.
But I would have been anxious. I would have been stressed. I would have been...
So then you cut that bit of the
Stuck
trip
in-
short, and then you just come
No, but
with
then
us
I
today.
can't. But then I've spent so much money on this trip. I want to do the trip that I wanted to do, And if I'm going to travel across the world,
Okay, agree to disagree.
what do you think?
I, as someone who is embarrassed to be anxious, according to Will, I still
jealous.
agree
I
with
wanna do
him
the
that it
same.
would have caused me some. It would have been a very nervous 13-hour flight. Even when I was there, I think there was risks that would have happened that would have been out of my control. Now, would have been a bit different if it was me, yes, because I probably would have put my whole life savings towards a holiday. But if you have a look at Will's bank account, it's not a big
That's
deal.
the thing. I think.
Yeah,
what I mean?
money's not an issue to Will,
We
so...
booked an apartment in Brooklyn. Couldn't get it refunded. Will's like, oh well.
Yeah, that's
What's a
real.
couple $100 to me?
No, 100% it's real. Will has a lot of money, but also is someone who doesn't like. So Will is very just like money comes and goes. You know what I mean? Which I think is an
Yeah.
admirable thing.
Yeah.
So I think he's kind of like the money wasn't worth the risk of what I thought would potentially go wrong. So
Yeah.
Hey, Kyle. Kyle.
Yeah.
I've got a fun idea that we can do right now, real quick, before.
What is it?
I was thinking we could do like a couples little competition, like which couple knows each other better.
all right. So the way it's going to work is Kyle's going to read out couple questions, and we're just going to answer it pretty much and see who's the better couple.
We'll go back and forth. So like first will be for Pat and Tom, and then Tilly and me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you both answer the same question.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right. So Pat and Will, what? Oh no. Sorry, Pat. What is Will's biggest fear?
Will's biggest fear is being out in the middle of the ocean in the pitch black darkness on like an oil rig or something.
Correct.
And flights, aeroplanes, computers not working.
Yes.
What is Tilly's biggest fear?
Being chased.
Yes! I was like, what is mine?
Do we swap over now?
Yeah.
What's Pat's biggest fear? Being controlled to do something, like he's a puppet and he like has no control over his body, like someone's making him do shit.
Correct.
Your biggest fear... You hate being tickled, like, with a passion.
I wouldn't call that a fear, but I do hate that. Like, I'll punch if someone tickles
That's not
me.
a biggest fear,
What was
Kyle. His biggest fear is not tickling.
it? Well, is it like you?
I wouldn't call
I
it a
trust
fear,
Tom.
but I also
shit.
can't think of what my biggest fear would
Exactly.
be.
He doesn't have any fears. He's really brave.
He's fearless.
He's really brave.
All right. Next question.
Yeah, go.
So we'll go around to everyone again. What's their proudest accomplishment?
Will's proudest accomplishment is his friends in life.
Oh my god! Wow. Yeah, it is. No, it actually.
No, it actually it's not even a joke.
Oh, I've never even thought about this. Is this really bad? Is this like the sign? Because I'm like, I've never considered what your biggest accomplishment is. All right, keep going. Oh, I have to answer. Your biggest accomplishment is working for yourself.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Oh, that's
I
wholesome.
mean, it's easy just to say yes. Like-
No, we're not cheating.
No, we're honest
No.
here.
Okay, Pat's biggest accomplishment. I'm gonna say, can I give two?
Yeah.
This podcast and Mimi. For some reason, you claim accomplishment of Mimi.
But I can't really. Like, what have I accomplished with Mimi? You know what I mean?
Nothing. Literally nothing.
Like, it's not my It's not. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not my. I didn't accomplish her. You know, I'm proud of her, but
Conquered
Then let's go.
Mimi.
Let's go with the podcast.
I don't have a biggest accomplishment.
It's pending.
So that's wrong. Sorry.
All right, Tilly's biggest accomplishment is cleaning up her skin.
Yes!
The first 3 years I dated Tilly, she only thought about her skin.
Yeah, it was really shit. And then I went on Accutane and now I'm pretty.
Accutane just is the thing for skin, right? Like everyone.
Yeah.
If you have
is
acne,
unhappy
just
with their
take
skin.
Accutane and it
Yeah.
will fix everything.
Wow,
But you
that's
can't go in
so
the
sad.
sun
It's
and
my
drink and
biggest
shit, right?
accomplishment.
It's fine. Just put some sunscreen on.
Yeah.
I want to go up to people on the street when I see them with acne and just say, just take this one pill.
That's so controversial.
I don't
People
care.
get really bad.
This
side
is
effects.
medical advice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do one more.
All right, last one is what's the other person's dream holiday destination?
Oh, Pat's is either the Gold Coast or Miami or Nashville. In fact, all three. Like he'd fly up to the Gold Coast.
No, Miami's not on one at all. The other two, yes, but not Miami. I don't know where you're getting Miami from. That was from the Bad Boys.
You said, but you said you've always wanted to go to Miami because it's like a big Gold Coast.
Yeah, but that's not my dream holiday destination.
Oh, then you do a week in the Gold Coast, then you fly over and you do 5 months in Nashville.
100%. Wheels would be...
You know this.
I know. Oregon?
That's up there, but no.
What is it?
Iceland.
Yeah, that just rubs me the wrong way. Let's not talk about it.
Can't, like, he doesn't agree with it, so it's not yours.
I don't think I don't think that's fair. What does it offer to be someone's dream place?
Quite a fucking lot. Quite a fucking lot, actually,
What?
Iceland.
Like
it's
what?
the most beautiful place
You
in
step
the world.
off the plane and what are you doing?
Driving. Walking.
Right, can't do that in Sydney.
No, you can't drive in Reykjavik.
Fuck Reykjavik. Anyway,
you.
what's your dream destinations?
Japan, where we went this year,
Oh, that's top of my bucket list.
That's up there.
and Italy.
Sicily.
Not as high as Japan.
Oh, okay. Honestly, you know what it is? You don't like holidays.
I don't like
I
holidays.
feel a fight coming. That was very like you don't like holidays,
No,
so
it
we
was-
don't go on
It was
them.
a
We
trick-
don't-
it
we
was
don't
a
really
trick
enjoy
question. We
holidays.
actually don't like holidays. We like to be working, but that's why America's like a working holiday.
Yeah.
Glad I got you guys to America to work.
Oh, thank you, Will. We wouldn't have gone without you.
Your dream holiday. Is it the same? You don't really like holidays as well?
Yeah, I mean, we're like our life is
We went on
so
a holiday
blessed.
very early in our relationship, and it was like we were doing
Boring.
like pasta and like all like the like going to the beach and all that. And then
Like
like day
Noosa.
3, we looked at each other like, this sucks. Hey, this is so boring.
But like Italy would be nice.
yeah.
Okay, well, can we all please give Tom the biggest round of applause in the whole wide world for coming on the
Yay.
podcast?
Yay, Donkey.
Did I do better than Joe, everyone?
Yes.
Fuck
after
Joe.
the second episode.
Fuck
What, is my
Joe.
breath still that bad?
It's just I don't want to get close to it. That's all. Did you have a tonsil stone?
No, I didn't. But you know what it is? I didn't have time to brush my teeth.
So why were you
That is so yucky.
defensive that your breath didn't smell?
'Cause I had
considering
gum.
you hadn't brushed your teeth.
I had gum.
So when
well,
you
so
wake
how do
up
you
in the
not have
morning-
time to brush your teeth?
Yeah.
Because I woke up and it was 9:10, straight to the studio.
Yeah, but you can do a quick 30-second brush.
No,
brush the tongue and the gums.
I'm prompt about to.
That's where
I
the
need to
smell
brush
comes
the tongue.
from.
Yeah, the tongue is the major one.
What?
And I'm getting circed soon as well.
You're getting
It
circumcised.
would actually be great if you were straight because it goes up towards the G spot. Your penis would.
I'd fuck a puss like there's no. Sorry, Tilly.
Want to try it out? Wow. When are you getting circumcised?
August 12th.
Are we going to have a
What?
little...
2 weeks?
Is that in 2 weeks?
That's my brother's birthday.
You're getting snipped in 2
Turning
weeks?
40.
I, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Apparently for like
Wrong.
2 weeks, yep.
Wrong. Because
You
two of
put-
my friends.
You put salt apparently in hot water and you have to dip your penis in it
Yeah,
to stop
so
it disinfecting.
Two of
Oh,
my
like when you have
friends
a
got
dental thing.
circumcised that I know, and I had dinner with them. One of
That
them,
seems like a
The
cult.
little
It
circumcision
sounds like
dinner.
a cult. We all went for
We all
dinner
lost our
together.
tips.
One
Let's
of
get
them-
pizza.
one of them couldn't at all pull his foreskin, and they both had adult circumcisions. They're both a bit older than me, but they would have had it done maybe around. They were 27 when they got it done.
Okay.
One of them, he couldn't pull he couldn't see the whole head of his dick. He'd never seen the head of
So
his
what,
cock.
is there
Fuck, you
like
would've had-
skin, like you
Would've
can't...
stunk.
Yeah, like it would have been stuck to the head. So like he's never saw it. When he got circed, he was bedbound for like 2 weeks, super sensitive, like so painful. My other friend has the same issue as me where it's tight, but you can still pull it back. And he went to the shops the next day, was walking around. The getting an erection with the stitches ripping, that's a myth. Like that doesn't happen.
Oh, a few.
Yeah, that's just a complete yarn. Like he would get stiffies all the time, and it was sweet. They both get erections and nothing happens.
Oh.
Well, hopefully not by now.
I
It's
think
healed, right?
I think where the ripping happens is when you jerk your cock straight after, which is what you should
I
not be
reckon
doing.
you'd do that.
Me?
Yeah, you'd
I'd
be
be like,
like-
I can risk it.
Yeah.
What's wrong,
Wow.
Pat?
Do you feel
It just
faint?
hurts. Like it hurts. You know what I mean?
You're hurting right now.
Sorry, Tilly, my knob is hurting. Like I can feel the pain. You know what I mean?
Same. What if I just like really didn't want to feel left out? I'm like,
You're like, "Me
my balls are on fire, right?
This would hurt. It would hurt. Anyway, I think we should get into
So
I
what?
was
They
just
like
about to
put
say
you
that.
under, and then they.
Or you can get general anesthetic. I'm going under. Put me to fucking sleep. I'm just
You're
scared.
gonna be so funny. I
Knock
want
me
to
the
come
fuck
visit you
out.
when your like dick is bandaged up.
I'm just worried that
Can
I
I
won't
sign
fall
your
asleep.
cast?
You're gonna need a big pen. You want a paintbrush? It's like spray painting a
What
train.
a monster cock, and we've never known, and it's like the size of your leg, and you've never mentioned it.
I tape
we
it
just
to
know
my
about your
thigh.
weird foreskin, but you've got this ginormous schlong.
You're gonna have to spray paint it like you spray paint trains. Tilly was here. You'll
Tilly
feel-
Willy.
I don't even think you'd fit Tilly on mine.
Wait, it's really tiny.
It's not really tiny. It's about.
I'm so curious. I want to
5.8.
see it. I really want to see it.
Here you go.
All right, we're
I
getting
wouldn't be
into the
surprised.
hotline.
All right.
Hotlines.
Theory guy here again.
Siri.
Pat, you talking about licking up Will's fucking spoof while I'm drinking a fucking milkshake.
Wait, what?
I had my lips around this fucking milkshake
What?
after footy training, and you're talking about fucking cum. Oh!
Wait, when did I say I would? I don't recall saying I'd lick up
No,
Will's
it was
spoof.
when you were talking about in New Zealand. You were like, "Oh, I would have licked your
licked your
spoof
Oh,
to sleep in."
You've got a good
Yeah,
memory.
You do have a good memory.
It's that engineering brain of yours.
It's that headset.
Hey guys, how you guys going?
Yeah, good,
Good,
thanks,
I was
mate.
just listening to the new podcast. Thanks for posting it on a Wednesday as well.
Pleasure.
But you guys need to stop watching movies, because holy fuck, when I was listening to that and you were saying that 9/11 was an inside job and all this stuff, legit,
Oh,
like thousands of people died. I don't know if it was thousands, like at least like hundreds, and like people like jumping off buildings and stuff. Like,
That's why it's so
come
fun.
on, like get a grip and stop watching fucking movies.
One, there isn't one. Find me a movie in the universe that's about the 9/11 conspiracy theory. I watch
Probably a
factual documentaries. I watch documentaries, and that's why it's fucked, because thousands of people died, and it was an inside job.
Is this the Michael Moore one, Fahrenheit 9/11?
I've watched every doco under the sun.
can I say something? Someone posted in the Facebook group. They said, "Why?
Yeah, why
If the
would they
plane's hit the
detonate
tower, why
it?
would they detonate? To make sure the plane, because the plane, they wanted it to look like the plane did it, and then they detonated after the plane hit it. That's the whole thing. So
Yeah, and they also wanted a reason for the building next to it, Building 7, to collapse, which had all those files in it.
is it offensive?
And they
to
said
say
it
it's an
collapsed
inside
because
job?
the 9/11. It's. I don't think it's I mean, it's offensive to fucking the fucking who was the president? Bush. It's offensive to the Bush family, who, mind you, owned the biggest oil company in America. So I've told.
Who
Who
have you
coincidentally
told?
went and invaded
Who have you
Afghanistan
told?
for oil. I've been told.
Oh,
Apparently, Bush has like this huge oil company.
And,
And
he
then
was
they
like
just-
friends with the Bin Ladens.
And
like,
they
that was the whole thing.
conveniently went in and invaded the oil from Afghanistan.
wait, friends with the Bin Laden?
Yeah. It was, I don't know. This is all in that Fahrenheit 9/11 documentary, so I don't know what's
I
true.
haven't heard that before. What, like tea parties?
Yeah, they were like
Bush
hanging
and
out.
Laden.
Yeah.
Bush and Bin Laden just hanging out.
It was like
That's fucked.
not Osama himself, but like a relative. So like still Bin Laden last name, and like the Bushes were. It was all
Wow.
like big family. But who's to say?
Wait, just a show of hands. Can I just get a hands up if you think 9/11 was an inside job?
But you could see if it was. You wouldn't be
Wow.
shocked if it came out. I wasn't shocked when Will came out. I wouldn't be shocked if 9/11 came out.
I have a question. If you guys had a document that proved it was an inside job, would you leak it to the world, or would you keep
get
it quiet?
killed straight away.
Oh my God, I'm watching Prison Break right now.
Such a good show.
Such a good show.
You know how like the government, I haven't finished, but you know how like the government agents just like kill whoever gets in their way?
Oh, I've not watched it.
Yeah.
That's what would
Oh,
happen
we'd get
if you
killed.
leaked the
If we
document.
leaked it, you'd be dead. So I wouldn't leak it at all.
Scary.
No, but let's say you didn't die.
No, I still wouldn't.
I wouldn't. It would cause
It
World
would
War
cause.
V.
Yeah, it would be fucked.
Anyway,
Anyway.
Maybe blackmail Bush.
real.
Hey, g'day, cunts. Adelaide Arthlicker here. Long time listener, first time caller. Just saw your TikTok about how Will thought that there was just an endless stream of diesel and fuel at servos. I was just thinking, could you imagine all the lives that could have been saved at war over this? Like, you know, if there was just a constant stream of oils and fuels. Anyway, just something to think about.
It's a great.
I love the potty. Have a good one, boys.
Another great first-time caller.
He had so
Thank
much
you.
confidence.
That was a great call.
G'day, cunts.
I've
Look
never
at you.
addressed someone like that.
You're right. He's right.
You would really.
War
see
could
it.
have been saved.
Yeah, 9/11 wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Look.
Are you now on the side that we're all on? That the truck was indeed the one filling up the servo?
Yeah, of course. It's a fact. I just didn't know.
But I
never
don't
knew
think it's
either.
something you know. It's just common fucking sense,
No,
bro.
Tilly just said.
Yeah, I didn't know. But
But
then
if you see
I
a
live
big
near a
truck,
petrol station and then, yeah.
And it had hoses going into the ground. Would you think that truck's filling up the petrol station?
I'd be like, octopus truck.
I think it's being filled up. Sorry.
That's dumb, bro.
I just didn't realize. I just thought it was in the ground.
No one's actually ever told me. So
Yeah,
fair
why was I?
enough.
Yeah, exactly. I know it's coming into my car.
I know.
Where's the
You
fuel
know,
tank?
that's a point though. I've never like thought how the world works. I feel
Neither.
like, yeah, I just sort of accept it.
How does a microwave work?
Well, we don't know, but that's like something like that's common sense, I think.
No.
It's not just petrol running under us at all times. Otherwise, bro, some people just dig up and break the pipe. Just steal.
Well, it makes sense when you say that now.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
When you say it like that.
When you feel like that.
I'd be showering in it.
100%.
You know what I mean?
In oil?
All
Petrol?
of it. Diesel, because
No,
you can't
wouldn't.
burn
It, like,
diesel.
burns the skin.
You can't burn diesel, you know that?
Oh.
Diesel doesn't light on fire.
So
Oh.
you'd shower in diesel?
Maybe. Maybe. I was feeling up for it.
Hey boys, confession. When I was in early primary school, I filled up a mini M&M tube with gravel and bark and randomly chose my victim, which was a boy in kindergarten. I told him to close his eyes and he'd get M&Ms, so I literally poured these fucking rocks down this cunt's throat and swear to God thought he was going to choke and die. I'm probably still responsible for his fucking trust issues, but anyway, love the pod.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
It's so good. This poor little cunt, bro. Can you imagine when you realised it wasn't M&M's? He's so off it.
Do you reckon he crunched on the rock?
He would have opened up his like esophagus and just
Oh, but
gravel.
I wouldn't have ate the M&M's whole.
Oh, yeah.
We got teeth gone.
Ooh. No, he would have like opened his eyes as soon as he felt like gravel and leaves in his
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah. Oh,
Hey there, Will and Pat. I love you guys so much.
Love you too, brother.
There's a lot of so's.
You're the best.
This cunt's pissing
Pat,
me off.
I just have one question to ask you.
Why the long pause?
Do you really believe that you got a hole-in-one at Bondi? I mean, it was only 50 metres, man. Under the PGA guidelines, section 13.7, a hole-in-one to count has to be longer than 59 metres.
no way.
Just thought I'd ask your opinion on that, guys. Thank you so much.
No
You can have my
way.
opinion. It was 60 metres.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. So shove that up section 3B, you cunt.
I love it when Pat
The
gets
way he
riled.
spoke was scary. He was like, but did you really?
I thought he was
think-"
trying to piss us off.
I thought he was gonna
I
go
thought
like
he was
this.
just going to have like a 30-second break.
You know who he reminded me
Pause.
of? You know who he reminded me
A
of?
serial killer?
The guy from Presumed Innocent. The other like the
Or what
one
kept
that we-
tonight?
Yeah, 100.
Okay.
I got to tell you about presumed innocent in the beans.
Hey, Will. Hey, Pat. I just wanted to actually get your opinion on something. Because I feel quite strongly about this. How do you feel when boys start screaming at their PlayStation? Because honestly, I couldn't think of anything more icky in the world. But I want to know if that's a valid ick or if I'm being a bit harsh. But to be honest, any time that my boyfriend does it, I don't even want to look at him for like 3 days because I'm just like, it's just a bit gross.
Tilly?
I do agree with that, but then I also find myself getting really like caught up with whatever I'm doing. So I can presume it's the same if you're playing a game. Like sometimes if I'm brushing my hair and it hurts me, I'll be like, ugh, to the hairbrush.
Come on!
So I get like an outrage, like a burst.
Yeah.
So I can imagine, you know, you feel it like it's real playing a PlayStation.
Look, if you're if they're generally angry and screaming, it's you get into gaming. You know what I mean? But if it affects their mood and like they're then rude to you or something, it's like that's an ick. But if they just at their TV and be like, "Oh fuck you," like you fucking idiot, it's like okay, as long as like you know it's not like.
It's not real life.
Yeah. And then as soon as they're done, they're not like angry and sooking around you. You know what I mean?
Yuck.
But I think a little scream's all right at the fucking...
I think if you're playing... You know what prompts big screams? Sorry to just blab on about a game, but Fall Guys would...
No, but they're fun screams. They're not angry. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. But that was like, come on, come on.
No, that's hilarious. I think she's talking like if you die in Fortnite or something and you're like, fuck you.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean?
That's kind of icky, I gotta say.
Fun screams, mate, all day. Like when I get a win on PlayStation, I'm
that's nice.
I'm yipping and yoo-hooing. Hopskitching around. Hip-scotching. What's it called?
Hopscotch.
Hopscotch.
Hi guys, I love the pod and I just wanted to say, Will, I saw you in Sydney and I thought you were so good. I was so confused when you said that you felt like you didn't perform well.
Worst show I've ever done in my life. Thank you though.
I have a question for both of you. Is there a job that you wouldn't date? And
that is one of the greatest questions.
That's a fucking good question, man. Is there a job you wouldn't date?
Comedian.
You reckon?
You already know my thing.
Yeah, actually,
Male
you find
comedians.
male comedians doing comedy such an ick.
Yeah,
I
just
love
met
that.
on stage, you think's an ick.
Just when they're trying so hard.
That's funny.
Oh, and he's like, I got this riff. Can I riff you
Yeah. Hey, what do you think of this joke? Blah.
I think, that could be up there for me as well. I think, because you know what, for me it is really personality based. Because immediately I thought like real estate agent, and then I
that's a
was
good
like,
one.
and then I was like, oh, maybe not, because like, you know, there are obviously some lovely real estate agents.
Sure. But
I
in
think one if they were
general-
very, like if they lived somewhere else or something, you know, and they had to live in Antarctica for like studying.
I think,
FIFO
you know what I
pays
mean?
well.
I think a soldier. Like a war soldier. I think I'd find it too hard to be like, see you later, and they'd fly off on a tour for 7 months, 6
totally.
months. I think I'd find it
Yeah,
too
that
hard.
would
But not
be really
because of
hard.
what they do. It's just because
No,
of like the
it's
distance.
just the
the
distance in
distance.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one where I think it's the most distance based.
That would be really hard. That would be hard. I don't think there is a job I wouldn't date though. Because again, it's all just person dependent. You know what I mean? Like if you love the
Yeah.
person. You
But let's just give an answer. I said I'm the same, but I said soldier.
Probably a. I don't know.
I feel like
Don't
you
have
wouldn't
one.
date an actress. I feel like you wouldn't date.
I'd date an actress. That'd be mad. What'd be wrong with that?
She's like flying over the world, and like people are obsessing over her, and they're making fan pages
I don't
about
know if I'm
her.
like, that's my girl.
Oh.
Eshay.
She has to have sex scenes in movies.
No, she doesn't.
There it is.
There it is. So be an actress. So be an actress.
She doesn't have to do shit.
Yes, she does.
This is her big break. It's a Scorsese film, and she has to do a sex scene.
Looks like I'm getting my first job. I'll be the stunt double in the sex scene.
So controlling.
Yeah.
Kind of hot.
Nah, she can. Of course, she can go have her sex scene.
Just don't come home.
Go make that money. Make bank.
Tilly, do you have any departing words of wisdom?
Oh God. No, this has been nice, guys. I didn't feel like I was on a podcast. I was just shooting the shit.
Have a safe flight
Thank you, Willie.
and enjoy the trip. I never
Have an
got to
amazing
experience.
Have an amazing
thank
time.
you. Should I send Will photos the whole time, being
Absolutely.
like, "Wish you were here"?
Oh yeah, at Hattie B's.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tilly. You're the
Thank
best.
you, Tilly,
Oh,
for coming
thanks
on.
for having me.
Thanks,
We're all
Tom.
so sleepy.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
See you in the
Love you
Bean
guys.
Spillers. We're talking about the sickest TV show in the Bean Spillers. Bye.